take care of you. I will. And everybody's watching her, but she's looking at you.
Hi guys, it's Kiss&Makeup and welcome to my channel. So I'm starting off by filling my eyebrows in, and I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in the color Dark Brown. To avoid doing the same routine in every video, I'm just kind of gonna speed past this part, but if you're looking for a more in-depth eyebrow routine, I will have one linked. So today's makeup look is going to be very girly, very pink, and very sparkly. If you're looking for any items that I use in this video, regardless of whether I failed to mention them throughout the video, they will all be linked in the description box below. I try to do that for every video, so be sure to check there if you have any questions about the products that I use. As always, feel free to make any substitutions based on what you have in your collection. So right now I'm cleaning up under my brow using the LA Pro Concealer in the color Fawn. And I'm just going to use that color to clean up under my brow and to prime my eyelids and mute out any discoloration. So I'm just going to use a fluffy brush and blend that out before I begin to apply my eyeshadows on top of it. So the color that I'm using first is a shade by MAC, and it's the color Rule. So it's a really sheer coral. So what I'm going to do is apply that as my transition color. But since the color is so sheer, you're going to see me blending this out and trying to build it up for a decent amount of time, because it takes a lot to get the color payoff on this one. But I love the warmth that it gives the eye, so I just take the extra time to do it. So as you guys can see, I'm using windshield wiper motions just to spread that color all over. Don't be afraid if it falls onto your eyelid, because we're going to clean that up later. But we're primarily focusing it in the crease and above the crease. So once I feel like I've gotten a pretty decent color payoff with this eyeshadow, I'm going to switch to a different color to add more dimension. And I'm using my Morphe 35W palette, and I'm using this dark burgundy color just to add into my crease area and build some dimension there. So we're just going to concentrate this one with a smaller brush into our crease area. We're not bringing that color in as high as we brought the last shade, because we don't want them to overlap completely. But I'm just going to put that into my crease, and then I'm going to take that fluffy brush that I used earlier to blend the two colors together. We don't want any harsh lines except the one that we will create when we cut our crease. So this one we're just going to blend into the last shade. And as you guys can see, these colors are blending very well together. It's creating a very nice gradient, and that's exactly the look that we're going for today. So our next step is going to be to go ahead and cut our crease, and I'm going to use MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot on a very small eyeshadow brush. And this step can be a little bit difficult, to be completely honest with you. I haven't even mastered it, but you want to make a half circle and try to make it as even as you possibly can. So I'm just going to outline it, and then we're going to fill it in last. And this crease area that we're cutting, so to speak, is the area where we're going to be applying our glitter. So once we're finished cutting our crease, we're going to go ahead and apply an eyeshadow as a base underneath our glitter. And I'm going into my Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm going to use that light pink shade, and I'm just going to pat that all over my lid area where I applied that soft ochre paint pot. So once we have that shadow in place, we're ready to introduce the star of the show. So the glitter that I'm using today is from a company called Bulk Glitter, and it's in the shade Blushes Pink, and I'm using my absolute favorite glitter adhesive, and it's called Liquid Sugar. So I mix that together on a hard surface, and then I just go ahead and pat that onto my eyelid. In my opinion, this is like an all-star duo. I've been using this liquid sugar for years now. It's the best glitter glue that I've ever run into, and I fell in love when I found out about the company Bulk Glitters. You can go on there, you can find basically any color glitter that you're looking for, and they have them at a very affordable price. So I will have that linked in the description box for anybody that's interested in finding some cheaper glitter. And it is cosmetic grade, so it's completely safe to use around your eyes. You don't have to worry about any irritation occurring. So next I'm going to apply some eyeliner onto my lower lash line. I'm using the Urban Decay Perversion eyeliner, and it's in the color black. And I'm going to use that as well as a black eyeshadow. And I'm just going to smoke that color out on my lower lash line. So next we're going to spring for some liquid eyeliner, and I'm using my e.l.f. liquid eyeliner in the color black. I will say that it's kind of difficult to apply liquid eyeliner on top of glitter, so that is something that I haven't quite mastered just yet, but overall I feel like the look still came out pretty decent. And of course you also need mascara or lashes. I decided to just do mascara today because it was the 4th of July and I knew I wasn't really going anywhere. But nonetheless, that's completely up to you. Next I'm going to apply Colourpop Sequin eyeshadow as a inner tear duct highlight. If I had to describe it, it's like a rose gold color, but I'm also going to top that with a highlighter in my Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit, and that one is in the color Dripping in Gold. So I'm going to top that just so it can make the look pop. And next we're moving on to my face. So I do have a foundation routine if you're looking for something more in depth, but if not, we're just going to run through this very quickly. So I went ahead and primed my face, and now I'm getting rid of any hyperpigmentation or discoloration using my LA Pro Concealer in the color orange. And I'm just going to go ahead and blend that out with my finger. The warmth of your finger kind of blends that out a little bit better than a sponge in my opinion. And next I'm going to go ahead and highlight underneath my eyes. It's pretty much the only place that I highlight, but I'm just going to use my beauty blender to blend that out. And that is the LA Pro Concealer in the color Fawn, the same color that we used underneath our eyebrows. And next I'm using my absolute favorite foundation at the moment, and this one kind of came by and surprised me. That is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation in the color Coconut, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure it's Coconut, but you guys can check the description box if you are curious. Just gonna blend that color out all over my face. Then I'm gonna take this Airspun powder. You can find this powder for about $6 at Walmart. You really can't beat that. It doesn't give flashback or anything. And I'm just gonna use that to set my face in the areas that I'm not going to contour. So that would be under my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, above my lip, and underneath my cheekbone area. So next we're going to go ahead and contour, and I'm just using my black Radiance pressed powder in the color Rich Mahogany. It's actually a foundation if I'm not mistaken, but I like to use it to contour. So for me, it's important that I only use it to contour the areas that is necessary. Honestly, it's not necessary for me to contour my forehead, so I usually don't. A lot of times I don't contour my nose, but I decided to in this video. I don't feel like there's only one set way to contour. It honestly depends on the shape of your face. So next we're going to go for a highlight, and I'm using that same highlight, Dripping in Gold, in the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit, and that is the Glow Kit in the color That Glow. So I like to apply that on my cheekbones, a little on the bridge of my nose, and then a little on the tip of my nose, and I'm just touching up the one in my inner tear duct and then on my Cupid's bow. So I'm using this dark brown lip liner by Colourpop, and then I had this aha moment and I decided to go all pink for this makeup look. And I'm going to use the Maybelline Matte Ink, and I got this for free. If you would like to know the details about that, I will leave a link on the screen for you guys to find out. But this is pretty much the last step in this makeup look, and I love the way that it came out. I wish I had somewhere to actually go, but you know, just beat for no reason pretty much. I hope you guys enjoyed this video because it was a lot of fun to film. If you guys have any other video ideas that you would like for me to complete, leave them in the comment section below. I'm always looking for recommendations. If not, I'll see you guys in my next video.